Baseball sucker. Fuck this camera so. Let's play some ball, son. On who got Bobby? On who got Bobby? I know that's you, Rama. What's up? What's up? What's up, son? What's up? Minutes and let's go. It's up to you, Bobby. I'm here. You see, I'm already here, bro. And we can stream the shit if you want. It's not a problem, bro. Let me know. You jump in whenever you want. I don't know how to do the I don't know how to do the online shit, so you know what I mean? I guess we'll figure that shit out when you get back. But yeah, most guys. We'll figure that shit out. Don't worry about it. We'll figure that shit out. Derby. Fuck it. Whenever you're ready, let me know. We'll figure that shit out, yo. Didn't Houston beat the Yankees not that long ago, right? I think if I'm not mistaken. I seen that game in my fucking job. What was it? It was 4-1 or some shit like that. Motherfuckers beat the Yankees. Let's go. Okay.
The player receives input from a coach.
Keep developing power. A little more pop in your back. Oh shoot. What? Oh shoot, we over again. Again, let's go. Rubber ducks.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor. Felipe Ojeda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic. So coming to the plate, Juan the Kid. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The Kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let's go, Puppy. I'm sending it over there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second.
Come on,
Guillaume comes up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Juan the Kid comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
About the speed. Wow.
Stepping into the box, Mark Sellers, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on Islanders. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he goes to second with it. And he's safe.
What the fuck was that?
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the...
Yeah, what's up?
So digging in now, Juan the Kid. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The Kid.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Line to the right side. But foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And there's the first out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Thunder, number 27.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Phil Mason, due up with 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get some.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't been consistently good at bats.
Throw that shit over here.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming up.
Motherfucking money. You can't let this nigga run. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Standing in, Juan the Kid.
Now batting, third baseman, Juan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Toto. Stay right there, bro. Stay right there. What is wrong with these motherfuckers?
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Come on, Papi, let's go.
So striding forward now, Enos Sampson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Sampson.
Nope, I'm not a runner.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Coming to the plate now, Rick Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rick Hernandez.
Let's go, Papa.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up the base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
De Silva.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. Really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the... Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Trenton Thunder get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Felipe Ojeda takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Hector Feliz works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign.
33.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. Binghamton find themselves on a 5-game skid.
He asked me when he
back
becomes
on
20.
track.
So I told him you become 20 in 2030. And I said, let's see how old everybody else will be. Mine will be 47. You'll be
Linder, a native of Minnesota,
44.
gets the starting nod.
I would
What's your
be
take on him, Dan?
29.
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love
Yeah.
to
Everybody's gonna be old.
but he's
Angel would
struggled
be
at home so far this season. There
27.
hasn't been a lot of home cooking.
I
for
just
this guy,
realized the Angels
and that's
just
something he
became
needs to
already
turn
that
around
tall
and turn
and
around.
And I couldn't hold it out. Went to the room and was like, you're only 15? And I said, shh. I said, but he's only 15. Yeah, I laughed because I couldn't believe the fact that he was only 15.
Stepping in, Juan the Kid, as he'll look to bring
Yeah.
home that tying run for second
Sutter
with a base hit into the
24.
outfield.
Jose would be 20, Valentino would be 15, which is the time in which I can start making fun of her because
First
she's
pitch here is hit
like
off
a
to the right
teenager.
side and foul.
And
That's
then
strike one.
same thing with
Now you
Abel,
can take a
he'd be
look at
13
our
at that
visiting
time.
club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And he gets a wife, and he gets kids. I'll be an
Set,
uncle,
the
right?
0-1.
They're always gonna be.
Another one fouled off, and
Yeah,
it's quickly
Yeah,
behind
no,
him
what
with
would-
2.
what would you be?
I'm grandpa.
A grandpa.
Yeah, why would be the grandma?
Here's the
Probably the
0-2.
grandma.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Whoa,
Reined
Mama.
in.
Mama,
And the 2-out threat will not come to
Mama.
pass as the inning
My mom
is.
would be great grandmother.
What a great
Go,
grandpa
go, go,
for
smoke and
Hector.
go.
That,
Yeah, we'll all be old as hell.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, me and mommy done sat down and talked about the same thing, bro.
It's really interesting because it all started with him asking me when he would be.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan the Kid comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
How the rest of us would be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Good night, Papa.
0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best.
No, we losing like that. We gonna lose the zip. We losing by zip.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan the Kid. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
He can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Yo, these motherfuckers gonna beat us 5-0.
Settling
6
in
to
now,
zip.
Juan the Kid. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this
Way to
might be
get
their
on
best
base. You're the
opportunity
coach,
to
not
at
the
least get
coach.
on the board. They've been struggling
Thank
offensively,
you,
and they
coach.
find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting, Enos
Now
Sampson.
batting, right fielder, Enos.
Emery over at second. The Kid is over at first with 1 away.
Oh my
Now a
God.
hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. And that will become out number 2. Now at the plate, Rick
bat.
Hernandez.
The
He comes to the
shortstop.
plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your batter.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Cahill wins his 3rd of the season. Wyatt Linder is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned.
I wasn't hitting shit before. Before I wasn't hitting shit. Now at least I'm hitting balls. So.
Time for minor league baseball here on the shoot.
Let's go.
Ivan Esposito gets the ball in game 3 of the series.
These motherfuckers got 2 already.
Standing in, Juan the Kid, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The Kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
Okay.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
A
shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And Binghamton is. Now at the plate, Ken Rubin stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
What the fuck was that? Oh man, that's not good. Okay. And we still ain't got shit. These motherfuckers about to beat us to
into
zip
the box
again.
now, Juan the Kid.
Now batting, third baseman.
Oh, send that shit away.
The Kid.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Line
drive, snapped on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5.
Top of 6. 5 and 6. Still in this. Still ain't got shit, yo. What the fuck?
Riding in once again, Roderick Doyle.
What's my
He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Ain't this supposed to be automatic? What the fuck? Am I supposed to press the button or something?
He'd like to have that one over.
That's some bullshit.
At the plate, Juan the Kid. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, man. He's looked really sharp.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did.
I'm handing right to the
play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
The miss. 5-0.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling.
What?
They couldn't get anything going
You play
against
baseball?
him. A dominant performance.
Yeah, we gotta get another remote so we can play together, yo.
5-0 finish tonight. Binghamton jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
I know.
Joe
I mean, you can play whenever you want,
earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ivan Esposito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
So
So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget.
No.
How do you do it?
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on.
X to like hit the ball.
Jody Rios, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Let's play ball. 3. Keep it.
So stepping in, Luis Guillorme. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. Surprised if anything hit hard through the in.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yo,
and that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Stepping in, Juan the Kid. He starts the inning. Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Wait.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Good, bro. You're good. You better than me.
Striding in, Juan the Kid.
Third baseman, Juan the Kid.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Check swing here. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Thank you, bro. You are good.
Ready for another chance?
See how you know, man. You play well. What is that? No, that's leave that there, bro.
His last time up. Ground ball.
There's still food in the pot.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
At the plate, Juan the Kid.
Third baseman, Juan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's
given
up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in, Steve Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Castro.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Olivo waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
How much time?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan the Kid. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Olivo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
No, I could be an uncle also.
Oh, yeah.
If you have kids, or if Hector has kids, you're going to be uncle. You're going to be like, oh. Yeah. He's a brother, so you're going to be your kid's uncle.
And
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-3, the final score today. Binghamton jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Gagnon earns win number 4 on the season.
I just want to remember that. I just want to remember that time.
Yeah. Bye, good night, Pablo. Jairo Diaz from the Buffets.
Also, you know, like I like never ran, like I never run that much. And when I needed to run in the thing, I literally, when I won, I didn't know I was actually that good because I was like, I never ran. I only ran sometimes. But that time, I actually gained speed.
Alright, puppy, go.
Didn't break a sweat.
What time is it?
So that's why I won. I was actually really good.
You took a shower already?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
New Year's Day.
Huh?
New Year's Day.
Alright.
When I went back to school.
Alright. Let's go. Alright, this is the career thing, right? So let me see if I play regular game. This one. Let's go.
From the Bronx. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. O'Brien has a beat on it. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs.
And he turns this one.
I'm gonna fuck that up real quick. What happened to the song?
Turn out high and deep to center field. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Let's go.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
That shit's dope.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Too low, 1-0. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Okay.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Brian Anderson will be next. And the count will be full. This is flared out towards second. And that's the first down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Yeah, let's go.
Now the first pitch from CC. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Ready now for the Marlins, Peter O'Brien.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Wow, man.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
What the fuck?
Gardner's after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Anderson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have tied it. We're all square at one apiece.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just rushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Simply Deep, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, yo. Don't mind me, I'm trying to.
Here's another 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
What you mean? I'm just chilling. I don't. You can ask whatever you want to ask. We can talk. Start a conversation. We can talk.
Into the box, Austin Dean, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Talk about anything. Ooh, late. Fuck.
Throw down to second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Where you going, bro? They ain't going, how the hell? No.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Struck his ass out. Let's go.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Marlins lead this one 2-1.
Simply beat. He's still in the building.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Still running.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-hit. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A ball and no strikes.
Alfaro.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. Nothing in 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in to hit next the pitcher Jose Urena. Snap throw to third.
Why third?
The 0-1 pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Voit, and inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Now in the box, Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul.
Okay.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. The leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So here now is the pitcher, CC Sabathia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Let's go, CC.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
We got on base.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. He flied out, leading off the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. Swing and a line drive.
Oh my God.
On pass to Lewitsky. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third. And he talked about having a lot of traffic, B-roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Not a problem, though.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
Fucking bitch.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. Throw to first.
Why first?
Rojas at third. Anderson stands at second. No outs. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way.
Let's go.
Grind back into this count.
Slap hard the opposite way. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Here's Starlin Castro. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Snap throw to first. Sabathia pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Austin Dean. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Dean, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
All right.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is returned. On 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will come of a 2-out double as the end. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Center fielder,
and that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no. Errors in the game for the Marlins.
We'll try to switch them over.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Lifted down the line and left. On the move is Stanton, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. That 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Motherfucking made numbers.
So that'll go down as a team 4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous from the belt. The pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now the first pitch from CC. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Runner from first crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in. The second he stepped into the box, puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Martin Prado now, a hit in 2 tries so far. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility.
I gotta try to substitute this motherfucker out.
Number 44.
Let's sub this motherfucker out.
Let's play ball.
Fuck. How the fuck do I sub? Play it out. Okay. Substitute or ooh. I need a picture. That's some bullshit. Boy, tired.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here it is on 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make it competitive pitch.
I'm tired, bro.
First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The center fielder, number 9. Lewis.
Ready now, Lewis Brinson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fouled away.
Foul ball, bitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Pickoff throw to third. Just keeping him close. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
What's up, Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he misses it. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double and an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Running is Tulowitzki. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
James Paxton is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Gardner.
He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Brien is there, and it's a very quick. James Paxton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's got